Con lamia, everybody, welcome. How are you doing? Hola, lamia, todo el mundo, welcome, bienvenidos. I have a warning. Just before I started this, the internet went out. So I'm sorry to have to start the stream like this, but there's a chance that this is going to get disconnected again, because it has been threatening to. So I just wanted you guys to know. I just wanted you guys to be aware of the situation, okay? With that being said, welcome officer, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome Leo, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome Vorador, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome Joshua, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome Mendy, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome Rita, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And welcome Mongoose, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, that's all. It just bonked a little bit. It just disconnected for a little moment. And says welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Just tired, I guess. How are you? I'm also kind of tired. I'm gonna be honest. My throat is already hurting today, and I barely started because there's been a little bit of a stressful situation, and then the internet disconnected, which is awesome. So today I'm starting with a little bit of a debuff. But we are hoping that debuff is not going to stop me from speeding through this tier ranking, because boy oh boy did I need to speed up last time, and we're gonna try to make up for lost time this time around, and we're gonna make it, right? We're gonna make it. We're gonna speed up and do like 25 today to make up for the time lost last week. We can all dream. We can all cope. We can all have hopes. We can all dream. We can all cope. Okay? Go, folks. Welcome. Hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. What did I say just like night? Ellie daring fate to something now. Well, in earnest. To be fair, that's what I meant to say. To be fair, what I was tempting Destiny with is definitely not gonna happen to me, because it's literally impossible with the software I use, so technically I'm still safe in that front. To cure your debuff, look at Creamy sleeping and talk to Ellie on the... I saw it already! It's so adorable! Did I miss something? Welcome, Joshua. You missed your welcome. Hi, hello. Welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Sure, good one. Listen, I can have hopes, okay? I can have hopes and dreams. We'll make it eventually. It just might take Alina a long time. Don't know. Never. It would never take Alina a long time. Well, look at it again. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm looking at it again. Don't yell at me. I'm sorry. Lina is an adjective now. In this case, it is. In this one specific case, yeah. Well, I did it in the GIF document. If you want the 360, I can do it in 10 seconds and send it via Discord. Well, for starters, we still have the 360 that I didn't finish last time. I don't know how many more I have in that 360, but it does have some that I didn't get to last time. So I was just starting on there. Feel free to do the 360 while I start the rankings of the other guys. Is Lina here? I don't think she's here. So have you added the new pals from yesterday's update to the Please tell me you're joking. Please tell me you're joking and they didn't add any no pals. Please tell me I'm not even further behind that I thought I was. Please. Dreams too, you know. Past tense makes that sound pretty dark. It does make it sound pretty dark. So I will choose to believe that you mean that you had dreams when you slept at night in your pillow. And those dreams were the, oh my god, that was so weird kind. Not the, I'm gonna chase this kind. Because you can still chase those. Or change them for new ones, and then you can chase those, you know. But regardless, I am dilly-dallying, and it's been 10 minutes, and you know what? I think with us being late and having to catch up, this is the perfect moment. This is the perfect time to catch up and get started. Last time, we left off. Oh, sorry, let me intro the video just in case for the future. Today we're continuing our tier ranking of Palworld based on their image and their entry and their skill and my preferences. This is like the 3rd episode and I've never played Pokemon, so that's why I have no bias, no context, and I've also never played Palworld. There, that's the intro. Now let's get going. Last time I finished with Woolipop because you guys told me that it was like the Ellie Pal. I don't think so. I think Floppy is the Ellie Pal, and I'm willing to fight for that. Mostly because I really want it to be the Ellie Pal. But still, remember to check the Discord when you reach Dummut. You're gonna have to tell me that. You're gonna have to remind me, unfortunately, because I am not going to remember. That being said, next one should be Capriti. Walking farm. Does it produce fruits? Sometimes drops red berries from his bag when assigned to the ranch. Let's freaking go! Already S tier. Already one of my favorites. Free food? And it's cute. And it's a fluffy little goat. And it has plants in it. You know I love plants. The shrub on his spouse back produces berries as long as it is properly fed. It offers these berries to potential mates, and if the flavor is to their liking, romance blossoms. The intricate rituals. Honestly, this is on par with like otters offering their favorite rock in terms of like mating rituals. Love it. Absolutely cute. Also, normally non-hostile, may flee from the player, usually encountered in pairs. Because it's very romantic. I love it. I really love him. He's very pretty. I don't think the design has much in terms of criticizing. I'm looking at the 360 and it has a beautiful leaf tail that is not visible here. You guys know by now all of the things that I like. First of all, the palette is nice. It's very, like, varied in its shades of greens. Second of all, it has the red and the yellow accents. They match, they don't distract, they have enough contrast. Third of all, the tail is adorable. The leaf tail that you guys aren't seeing, but I'm seeing because I have the 360, very, very cute. Fourth, it's fluffy as fuck. The horns are nice. They're not like an annoying shape or an annoying color. It matches the hoofsies, so that it generates this balance in the color palette. And the red of the berries matches the red of the eyelash, matches the air red of the nose. Wow, my tongue is really fucking stupid today. You guys understand what I'm saying? I think it's really cute. I think it's super fluffy. I think it's really cute. It's really fluffy. It's adorable. The color palette is very like subtle and it's not trying to do too much while at the same time having a little bit of a pop. And the shapes are good. And it has the little fluffy things everywhere and it doesn't look like it's plastic. It looks like it's fluffy. And it gives you free food, and it's non-hostile, and it's romantic, and it's obviously one of my favorites. It's obviously adopted, it's obviously like sleeping right next to me in the bed with its couple, because obviously you need to have two, because what are you gonna do, separate it from its mate? You monster? Of course not. That one was quick, let's go! Melpaca, which sounds like alpaca. It's a cloud. It's a cloud with cute, adorable bunny ears, a cute, adorable little tail. It looks like it's wearing bootsies. This one kinda does look like plastic. This one kinda looks like plastic, but I like it regardless. I just really, really love it. Listen, this shape is great. This like elongated legs kind of shapes like a deer kind of like get me every time. It looks speedy. Is it speedy? I didn't even read the skills. I didn't even get to reading because I was immediately like into the design. It's giving long, slender, supermodel, fast, speedy. It also like the color palette is very, oh my god, the color palette is very, you know, I was supposed to not make any references to Pokemon and stuff, but the color palette is very Sylveon. It's so cute. The pastels, the pink, the blue. Boy oh boy, I wonder if I like the combination of white and pink and blue. I wonder if there's anything that could give you an idea of how I feel about the palette of colors. It's adorable. Do I need to read it or do I just put it in S tier right now? Do I need to read it or do I just put it on the top of the shelf? It can be written. Sometimes it drops wool. So it's both a producer of resources and amount. Amazing. Sweetie, you're doing so well. Don't be fooled by its fluffy appearance. A hypersonic kick from one of its long legs may send you flying to the other side of the world. But it doesn't say that it would do it. Aggressive. It doesn't say that it would attack you. Normally non-hostile. Let's fucking go! It is non-hostile. It is pink and white and light blue. It has nice slender shape, very good silhouette, an adorable little uppy tail, and ears that look kind of like bunny-like. Top tier. Absolute top tier. And his meat is delicious. Leo, you're fucking banned. You're my mod, but I'm banning you. We don't eat our pals. We don't eat our pals. We have agreed on that. Fans, we want a free roam Pokemon game. Nintendo, no you don't. Palworld devs, here you go, fans. Hooray, Nintendo, surprise Pikachu face. Well, I thought there was a Pokemon game that had free roaming, but again, I have never played any Pokemon, so I may be wrong. Speaking of yesterday's update, Stardew Valley announced a release date. Huh? Stardew Valley announced a release date of March 19th for the next update. But back to ranking cute things that want to eat you. Wait, this one doesn't want to eat me. These last two didn't want to eat me. It said that it was non-hostile. So they don't want to eat me at all. Caprici isn't little. It's bigger than you. Better. Even better. I get to mount it maybe. Maybe? We think we know your taste. Then you inevitably throw us a curveball. Which one of these has been a curveball though? Aren't these all like very in line with what you would think that I would rank? Question. Is any of this surprising to anyone? Also, what do you mean that Stardew Valley is still having updates? Don't they have an entirely new game to work on? You know, Haunted Chocolatier or something like that? I thought the Stardew Valley was done and finished. Also, were you kidding? Was that a troll? Is there a new fucking pal list with new fucking pals? Because I didn't make this tier ranking list. You guys found it. And if there are new ones, somebody's gonna have to make it. Because I'm not gonna make the entire thing. A cloud of pink energy. Honestly, yeah, it looks like a cloud of pink energy. What's the name? Malpaca. Malpaca? Melpaca. The 100% adorable and cute and a ball of pink energy. Oh yeah, you said to remind you to add a new tier on top and add creamies and floppy there with the name I will give my life for them. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot how you do this. I forgot how you do this. category. We're making it blue. And we're putting would give my life for you. And we're gonna put creamies and we're gonna put floppy in there. And we'll see if anyone else matches up to that. But so far, it is definitely creamies and floppy. You know what? Floppy in front of creamy. I don't know. I love floppy with my heart and soul. I love floppy with everything I have. Every single cell in my body is screaming that I want a floppy. And even if I never were to play Palworld, which I think we all know at this point that it's not gonna happen. I am gonna play Palworld. It's not gonna be words. Anybody want to throw me a line? What was I trying to say? I think we all know by now that it's probably not gonna happen, that I would never play Palworld in my life. I'll probably play it. But even if I were to never play it, a line. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the line. What was I saying? Even if I were to never play Palworld, which is not gonna happen, I will play it eventually. But even if I were to never play it, I would definitely want a floppy plushie. That's how much I like it. I would have a plushie even if I was not to involve myself with the franchise ever. I just love floppy so much. Milpaka makes me think of those giant rabbit things in the Dark Crystal. I don't know what you're talking about, but throw me a reference. Let's see if I agree. You never talk about your favorite colors. It's anyone's guess. Yeah, who could know? Honestly, I'm so cryptic about that stuff. I am so cryptic about my things like my favorite colors. Like, who knows? Bad news to me, the gifts are too heavy. I need to send only 2 each time. How are you gonna send them though? Because so far, I had been dealing with a document and you wanted to make it in a way that I could put it online. I understood. Boring alpaca is top tier, right? What do you mean boring? It looks like a mix between an alpaca and a rabbit. How is that boring? It's so cute. With the humans instead. How about we don't? How about we don't? Also, we're sending each 2 then. Joshua, I'm gonna tell you right now that you shouldn't. You really shouldn't, because I am not gonna open 95% of these files. Because I mentioned this yesterday, but I'll mention it again because yesterday was a member stream, so I'll mention it in public. I hate having to set up things while I'm on stream. It makes me really stressed out because my scuff is already super levels of, like, high levels of scuff when I prep everything and when I test stuff. When I have to set it up in the moment, the stress of all these things that could get messed up is way too much. So I try to set up everything before the stream. If it's not set up before the stream, it's very likely that I will not mess with it in stream. There are no new pals. Thank you. Thank you. You were fucking trolling me. Oh, there are data mined new ones. Well, they're not in the list yet, so it doesn't count. Laura P is welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Floppy is too strong to ignore Palworld. Honestly, yeah, Floppy is too strong. Floppy is way too fucking strong. Your brain is just really angry that you don't want to play Palworld. I don't think my brain has anything to do with me not playing Palworld anymore, because my brain attached to Floppy like a parasite attaches to a corpse, and it's not letting go. My brain has attached to Floppy to a deadly degree. I need Floppy in my life. And I'm gonna have Floppy in my life. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know what I'm gonna do about it, but I'm gonna have floppy in my life. Your wishes are orders to me sometimes. I'm sorry. What does that mean? Oh, sending a line? We're still wondering about this with all the snake shifters, what color can be. Listen, I'm a little bit extra when talking about things for the bazillion time. I know that I've mentioned my favorite colors palette every single day of the year since I started streaming practically, but I can't help it. I just really love some things, some stuff. Next stream will be online. Oh, like the things would be online. Neko, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. I don't know if you can understand English, but if you can, welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I don't understand Japanese, so I'm sorry that I can't answer you in earnest if you said anything else other than that. But welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoy your time here. You can pull down a BRB scene and take your time. We have no time! I'm already far behind! Way too far behind! Butcher, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Sorry for your ending in time. I'm sorry for, you know, having this limitation. But I do have it. That's quite a way to convey your love for something cute. To attach myself to it like a parasite. Yeah! But it gets the point across to the thing as I'm squeezing it and attaching myself to it like a parasite. Yay! Time is running. Shit, time is running. Next one! How the fuck do you read this? Eiktire. Eiktire. I hate you by your name alone. I hate the name already. Guardian of the Forest. It can be ridden. It can perform a double jump while mounted. Increases efficiency of cutting trees. All of that's pretty good. I wish your name was better. The one who possesses the most impressive antlers becomes the leader of the herd. If their antlers are broken, they become depressed and leave the herd never to be seen again. Oh no, baby. No. It is passive and will run away if it's passive character. Baby. They already got pity points from me and they lost them. This was not the stream I expected to talk about D&D, but I'm gonna talk about D&D. Have you ever heard about how tieflings are supposed to have their horns coming out of the same space of the eyebrow, sort of? Because I hate that. I hate that so much. And this is everything I'm seeing in this character. Like, the first thing I'm seeing in the character is the eyebrows, which touch together in the nose. The nose is a purple strip that kind of meshes with the nose. The snout has a purple strip that kind of meshes with the nose. And the eyebrows also spawn horns, like from the same place. When you have eyebrows, you have the horns. I do not like that. Also, these horns don't look like horns so much as like floppy tentacles. And it... Tips... I'm so sorry for saying this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. The horns are kind of phallic. I said it. They are kind of, you know, they have a particular feeling to them. And it's making me really uncomfortable. I also don't understand the purple lines, the pattern. I say so streamer, I can't not say it. Just like in real life, when deers lose their antlers, they lose the right to mate. That is terribly sad. That's just the colors of some bad dragon choice, I guess. Honestly, the colors are so weird as well. Like, I was getting to that. But the purples, it's not the colors themselves that annoy me. It's the pattern. It looks so fake, so unnatural. So, like, that doesn't look like nature, but it also doesn't look like fantasy. There are too many straight lines. And it's not giving me Guardian of the Forest with so many straight lines. I think everything about the body is great. Like, if we cover everything from here top, the body is fantastic. The combination of colors is great. The hooves are nice. I would have made them a little bit less black because of the contrast, but like, great. The blue and the turquoise or cyan or whatever, it looks good on the tail. It just stops working when you get here and it's like, oh, that's neon. Also, that's straight lines. Also, those colors are way too wacky for a Guardian of the Forest. Also, why does it look phallic? Sorry. I don't like it. I also want the head to be bigger. Did I mention that? I want the head to be bigger. I'm gonna put you in there for now. We'll see how that evokes. Also, the name is weird. Also, the name is unpronounceable. It's so difficult to read. Hey, Taris, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Cyan unibrow. That's what I'm saying. That's just the colors of some dragon toys. Those are not horns, Ellie. Those are antlers. Aren't antlers technically a kind of horn? I thought it was. If it isn't, I correct myself. But I thought it was. You know, my mind lives in the gutter like it's a 5-star hotel, but I can't say that I look at those and see what you see. Learn something new about you every stream. I can't not say it. It would be dishonest. Is a walk deer? What makes you say that? Why, sorry, it's not your fault. It has a design. No, it's not. That's why I'm ranking it the way I'm ranking it. Never knew there's a difference between antlers and horns. Yeah, I thought they were like interchangeable terms, personally. Terra. Okay, immediately better. Colors already are making this a lot different. I still don't like the general shape of it because it is still like the same model, but just the fact that that weird neon cyan isn't there to distract, and the fact that it's all looking a lot more harmonious, the fact that the nose isn't divided into like that straight line and the nose, that's already significantly better. The shape is still kind of annoying, but because it looks metal, because it's made of gold, like, it doesn't give me the idea that it would be floppy and flexible. Because, like, gold is not floppy nor flexible. It's giving less tentacle and more sculpted piece of art. You know? Just the change in texture does a lot for this one. I think I like it at least 2 levels more than the other one. I still can't put it super near the top because I do want the head to be bigger. Not the entirety of the head. The horns are big enough, but like this part of the head, the face and the ears. Maybe not even the ears. Maybe just the skull structure. And I also still want the horns not to come out of the eyebrows and the eyebrows not being like that, you know? Does it say anything different? The individual with the hardest horns becomes the leader. Once the horns are lost, so too is the leadership status. It leaves the herd amidst farewell glances and quietly returns to the earth. It's very, very sad. Very sad. But you are at least significantly better than your other buddy. I'm not gonna put it in the favorites, but he's quite good. He's quite good, you know? I have like slight fixes. I'm judging if I should put it here or here, but I think that's fine. Returns to the earth equals dies. Yeah, they get pity points from me. They legitimately get pity points. They're getting a lot of pity points, man. Member, 6 months. Already needed a new tier. Miss, this isn't the Smash or Patch series. Can't stop thinking about smashing. No, I would never say that. Never. How dare you? I am not here to do a Smash or Pass. I'm here to judge the designs and the creatures as far as if I would want to have them in my pal ranch or not. Simple colors really clean it up. Honestly, they do. They do. Like half of my problems left with the colors. What the hell? Why is the member counting there? Excuse me, member time. Huh? I don't know. Where did you copy paste that from? Kroger Gamer, welcome. Hey, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Looks more like a Staraptor than a Pidgeotto. Oh, you're talking about Pokemon. I'm not talking about Pokemon. I'm just going to the next one. Nightwing. Wings of the Firmament. Edgy. Can be ridden as a flying mount. That's always good. It carries newborn pals to its nest and raises them as surrogate parents. And then it does what? And then it does what? I was getting so excited. I was like, oh my god, look at this one. It raises little orphan babies because it has such a kind heart. Motherfucker raises the babies just to hunt them down when they're fat enough. What? The fuck? I hate you. I don't like you. Okay, let's judge the design fairly. Let's be fair about this. Ignore what we know for a moment. Pretend to not know anything. And just judge the design. Walter White Shock.gif. Honestly, yeah. I don't even know what gif you're talking about, but Jesus Christ. This is probably based on a real bird. I really hope not. I really, really hope not. This guy also comes from the sky and eats all the bodies you leave behind, even the humans you killed. You know, that doesn't bother me as much. Like, if there's dead food on the ground, if there's a corpse on the ground, I'd rather that gets retaken by nature in any way or form. The earth, a different animal, I think all of that's fine. It's all getting retaken by nature. But Jesus Christ, that's heartless. This bird is worse than a stork. It definitely fucking is. Nightwing is like Satan looked at the cuckoo and said, I could make something even more evil. Honestly, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so what do I think about the design? Unfortunately, I think the design is kind of like top tier. I think the design is really good. I don't quite understand some of these shapes, but that's because of the angle alone. Like, there's lights and shadows in here, in the stomach that looks kind of like a pouch. But everything that I've seen so far in this game makes me believe that it's like floof, like hair floof. Similarly, I'm not understanding quite what's going on in the head situation, but I'm also sure that that's all because of layering and perspective, and it's all like very clear lined layers. It doesn't have a torso. The neck is connected directly to the pelvis. Huh? Doesn't it? Wait, do we still have the 360 on this one? We do! Okay, let me start at the 360. I do see a neck and a torso. I do see a neck and a torso. And looking at the 360, I like it even more. Fuck! Fuck, the design is really good! I hate him, but the design is like really good. The color palette is very, very streamlined, right? It's black and white, but it's not pure black, which was a problem before. It has the red and the yellow as accent colors, and they match very well with each other. And the shapes of everything, the layering of everything, gives it a lot of volume, a lot of like interest. The silhouette itself is more interesting to look at because of all the little juts and shapes. But the juts and shapes look natural. They look good because they are all placed around the places where a bird would have the tuftiest feathers. So it just works very well. Also, if it is a carrion bird, una ave carroñera, it makes sense that the beak is hooked that way because, you know, different birds that have different eating styles do have different beaks. And I like that it respects the natural shape that a beak should have for that specific function. And also the talons, especially if this is a cruel motherfucker who lives for the hunt, the talons being like metallized, having that extra metal type cap, it works with the function without looking wacky. It just looks really good. Fuck. Okay. Design-wise, I would put it here. It's not gonna go here because it's an evil motherfucker. I can't put it any lower than this because the design is so good. I hate him so much, but I have no notes. There's absolutely nothing I would change in the design. So I have to leave it there. Be like objective. As much as it's making my skin crawl. I do think it has a torso. This feathers here. This separation here in the 360 looks a lot more obvious, like a torso. Like it has a little bit of extra volume in here. And sure, the pelvis is still bigger than the torso, but it doesn't look that much bigger in the 360. It looks like the torso would be like a fine ratio. Ray Bunny! Ray Bunny! Oh, please don't be fucking evil! Please don't be fuck. My heart cannot take it. If you're evil, I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear. If you're evil, I'm eating my bottle. While in team increases attack power of neutral pals, while at the base increases work efficiency if working at the weapon workbench. A pal who's never without a bright smile. Occasionally it gets his tentacles tied up in knots by Kativa's pranks. He has tentacles. Where the fuck? It has a heart-melting smile. Please don't be evil. Please don't be evil. Please don't be evil. Please don't be evil. During those moments, its expression changes into something altogether demonic. Well, because it's getting pranked and trolled and bullied. That's not evil. Wild Rebunny will often run away from the player when approached. If attacked, all nearby Rebunny will become aggressive. I don't see anything bad here. Oh my god. Woo! Oh, relief! The relief is coursing through me. I love him. I love it. First, pink and white and more pink and purple. Beautiful color palette. No notes. No bias either. I don't see any bias. It's just cute and adorable. I love the little bow in the forehead. I love the shape and the color of the ears. That's a really weird thing to focus on. But, like, I don't know how to explain how much I love this combination right here. The shape of the ears, the color of the ears, and the bow placement and color and shape. That is a marketable hairband. If you modeled that as a hairband, the little ears with the bow, that is so cute. That is perfect. And it's a cute, adorable little bunny. What am I gonna say about it? It's just cute. Let's move on. It's cute. It's adorable. I really like it. It's perfect. Perfect. No notes. Ellie wants to love her pals guilt-free. I do. I really do. I want it so bad for the entry to be something evil. My heart wouldn't have been able to take it, man. Ellie couldn't have handled it if the Sylvian rabbit was violent as she is. I'm not violent. Incineram, not to be confused with Incineroar, who has the same color palette. Okay. Okay, look at you, furry bait. Kind of stuck on the whole furry bait thing. I don't know how to judge this. That's just a demon. It honestly is. No, it's not just a demon. It's also furry bait. If Lena plays Palworld, she will fall for this guy. I think so. No, sorry. I hate to tell you this, Leo, but he's too twinkish for Lena. He doesn't have enough daddy energy for Lena. He needs to look more like a dad. Falsgarian, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Also, I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome to the channel, welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoy your time here. Welcome. That's what you like, Ellie? Not really. The immediate thought that I have is like, oh, well, someone was feeling edgy because the black and red and the fingers having those really long nail claws and the angry expression and the, you know, the edges and pokes and triangles everywhere. The rib cage kind of situation with bones poking out of the chest. It's like, I get it. You're 15 and this is edgy. You know, that's the first thought that comes to mind. Just saying that tells us so much about what you're thinking. I'm just judging objectively. Furries don't like exposed ribs, I think. I don't know, but the ribs are definitely the thing that's making me go like, oh, this is edgy. Like, it wasn't enough to just have claws. It wasn't enough to just have the red and the black. It wasn't enough to just have the very angry expression and the horns. You also needed bones poking out of the chest. It's like, man, it's you against the world, isn't it? I don't know how to judge. Oh shit, I'm now seeing the back. And I do know that I hate it more than I thought. I do know that I hate it more than I thought. Okay, so for you guys who cannot see the back because it's not a 360, do you see this red shape right here? This is not a tail. I thought it was gonna be a tail and that would make sense so that it reads more like an animal than a humanoid. But it's not. It is hair. Like a ponytail, a low ponytail, but, and I have to be very clear about this because it's the thing that's gonna lower it like 3 tiers. The hair comes out of nowhere? Question mark? I think like the hair is spawning from the neck. or from the like the back of the head. And that is so uncomfortable. There is like no explanation to where the fuck that hair is coming from. Let's evaluate good stuff versus bad stuff. Good stuff. The sort of like shoulder plate, shoulder armor kind of fluff. I think that's a good idea. I think it's like interesting silhouette. It gives you an idea of the, like, this one is a fighter, blah, blah, blah. It brings it to humanoid, but it's still fluff, so it still remains animal enough. That's a good thing. Bad thing, did you need to have the ribs coming out of the chest? What is this emo shit? I'm an emo. I'm a recovered emo, actually. But, like, that is too much for me, man. Good things. I really like the color of the eyes as an accent to contrast the red and the black and the white palette. It's like a really nice accent color. It matches well without being super contrasty. Bad things. Why are the fingers so human and knuckly? Why are those fingers like that? No. No. No, no. No. Good things. I really like that the ear has that extra little fluff. It's like a really nice detail to give the ear a little bit of difference. Bad things. The hair. The goddamn hair that comes out of the freaking neck. Good things. The shape of the snout. The shape of the snout and the silhouette in general of like the shape of the thing. Bad things. I hate this little anklet fur thingies and the elbow fur thingies. Like, I understand what they were trying to do, but I don't think they chose the right shape for it. Actually, remove the elbow from the complaints, because in the 360 the elbow part looks good. The anklet one does not look good. I understand what you were going for, but it's not quite there. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, read the entry. That will seal his tier. Okay. So far, the tier is like, I'm not super into the design. When activated, attacks targeted enemy with a powerful Hellfire Claw. Because we're edgy. In the dark of night, this spell snatches prey to bring back to its territory. What happens to those poor souls afterwards isn't too hard to imagine. So, you know, it's a hunter that hunts at night. That doesn't tell me terribly, like, a lot. Players are most likely to have their first encounter with this creature as a nasty raider. It's swift, highly aggressive, and destructive. But would it raid my place and snatch all of my babies? Because that's a big no-no. We're gonna lower him several tiers. Where the fuck is him? Ah, here he is. I think design-wise is like middle of the pack. I don't know that I can say it's giving not good, because it has several things that are really good. Like, it has several things that could be so good if it had just changed a little bit. There's, like, it's one of those that I just really want to redraw and fix my problems with it. All right, let me read a little bit of the chat. Oh my god, I'm doing so bad on time. Oh, what the fuck? I just looked at the time. What the fuck am I doing? Guys, I need to go faster. All of this could be furry bait depending on the eyes of the beholder. I think you know what I mean, though. He's got enough hair on his chest, but that's not... No. He needs to have a consistent, like, idea of where the fuck the hair is coming from. He's a bad guy. He comes to your base, burns everything, and kidnaps your weakest pal. Well... That... No. Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him! If he's going to kidnap my babies, fuck him. It looks like furry Satan, and he acts like furry Satan, apparently. Do you seriously think this is more bait than Incineroar? I think they're the same level of bait. I think it's the same level of bait, personally. I prefer the knocked version. We're about to go to that. He's doomed after his lore is ready. Yeah. Ellie, long hair is hard to maintain. You don't need to tell me. I have long hair. I know. You know what Saturn's got up to? Yeah, you know. Ellie, Pokemon has a literal hellhound. We can forgive a demonic inspiration. Not if it's gonna kidnap my pals and eat them. That's where I draw the line. Rates are attacks on your base wherever it displays. Well, fuck him then. This guy goes to your base and burns it. If your base is made of wood, get rid of it. Watch everything set on fire. Yeah, I hate him. I hate him so much. I hate him. You hate it so much on pulse, that's why you slowed. Okay, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going right now. Next one, the variation, which immediately looks better. Worse? Better? Worse? I think I like the color palette more, but everything about it is the same, except the color palette and the horns, which look like gold, so they don't have the problem the other ones did. But I don't know that it's, like, good enough difference to warrant a different tier. I can't even decide if I like the color palette more or less. I think I'm gonna put it in the same tier, because I genuinely don't feel like it's that different. I think the other horns were better. I think I like these horns more than those. And I think the color palette might be slightly better on this one than it is on this one. Or not. I don't know. I can't decide, so I'm gonna put them both in the same tier. Because I really cannot decide if I like it more or less, or the exact same. To get this one, I think you need to breed an Incineram with the deep. Is it different? It specifically targets baby pals, taking them back to its territory. One can only imagine the profound despair of the parent pal whose child has been taken away. Fuck you, pal. Fuck you, buddy. My god, horns are the same as the weird deer. Yes, however, they're made of gold, so they don't have the problem that the first deer had. You know what I mean? It has to be babies. It just had to. It had to be even worse. He did nothing wrong. He kidnaps babies and eats them. Let's move on. Let's move on. Cinnamoth. Oh, this one could be so cute. Please be like a really cute moth that has like a cinnamon sweet theme. Ah! Anything else that I need to say? When activated, it attacks target enemy with poison fog. Sniffing its scales produces a feeling of unparalleled euphoria. There was some effort to further regulate this byproduct, but the Free Pal Alliance have vehemently opposed these measures, putting a stop to them. And they are usually found in groups and will flee from the player on sight. I love you! I love you, my little baby, my little adorable baby, my baby boy. First of all, the shape is immaculate. It's immaculate. It's such an adorable, like fluffy, cute, round. I want to squish it so bad. I want to squish it. I want to put it in my hands. I want to squish it gently. I want to squish it gently with a lot of love. But I want to squish it. The colors are just nice. I wish, the only thing that I wish is that this purple burgundy kind of situation was more black, like more desaturated. I think it would work better for the color palette if it was a bit more desaturated. But I'm not even entirely sure of that. It's where is it? Done! Finally one that's quick and easy. I I love him. I love him. It looks adorable even without the wings. It honestly does. Take the wings away. Still perfect. Still perfect. Cinemoth is a perfect name. It is. It is. It's... It's so cute. I'm gonna die. Is Ellie sensitive for monster collector games? The amount of kidnapping Pokemon is pretty high. I'm not. Here's something that you may not know me. I don't like worlds that are cruel. If a show has a world that is cruel, it's not something I want to spend my time in. Our socks. Our socks. Our socks. I don't understand if the name is a reference to anything. I don't understand it. I also don't understand the shape of it. Like, the shape of it is really weird. Not understanding several things about it. So, how do I feel about you? You remind me of, like, the traditional, stereotypical dwarf in a fantasy setting. Because he has the beard, the wild hair, the helmet. It looks like fire, which I assume he's a fire pal, right? Yeah, I like the colors being really, really fiery. I like the horns helmet situation. Normally I wouldn't, but in this case I think it's really well designed. Dwarf, huh? You don't see it? The angry expression plus the helmet plus the beard plus the wild hair? That's a bad rendered Arsog. It's the one we have. Arson plus ox. But it looks more like a sheep than an ox. Unless I'm getting confused with what an ox is. Maybe I'm getting confused with what an ox is. Pluck his wings off and he's perfect? That's not what I said. You're taking it out of context. I said it's still perfect. Even without the wings, it would be perfect. Arsox is the favorite pal of a friend. I don't get why he likes it so much. He's not, like, I'm not going crazy over it. Like, the colors are nice, but they're not like, wow, I love looking at this. You know? Like, I'm not going crazy over the colors, personally. Ooh, okay. Guys, give me just 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. Alright, folks, we're back. I just noticed that Lytia, everyone say thank you to Lytia, did manage to get us a 360 functionally on the screen, which is fantastic. Because it really, really helps a lot. And now you guys should be able to see it as well, which is really good. And just by seeing it in movement, it's already so much better to judge this. Like, I'm already being able to see so much more, you know? He's got spicy buffalo wings. Kinda. Don't remember if Monster Sanctuary has a lot of kidnapping monsters or any at all, but that game has build crafting down to a science and Ellie isn't gonna enjoy that, lol. Oh no, the build crafting, I'm not the best at build crafting. It feels a bit like homework to me. It looks a bit like homework to me. Ellie, don't go. Ellie was prepping this. Ellie was making sure that this was gonna work. I was wondering why the shading was so weird on the main. That makes a lot more sense than the Ox being inexplicably 2D. Yeah, because, you know, it's a model meant to be looked at in 3D. So, I would let it fire my enemies. The fire looks fantastic. I'm gonna say the one thing that I can say immediately is that the fire looks incredible. Like, does it look like fur? Does it look like fire? It's a good mix of both. I think it's a great balance of both. I like it. There's something about the hair in the front. This hair here in the head area that I don't like, but I do like everything else significantly. Like, I like it quite a bit. Can be reading, keeps the writer warm in cold environments. Ooh, that's my type of pal. That's my type of pal, baby. In ancient times, carnivorous pals pursued them relentlessly. The Arsoc's irrational rage transformed into a raging inferno, which has been passed to this day. It readily attacks players upon sighting them. No! Why? Why? I'm gonna put it on... in between its aggressive nature, making me not want to deal with it, and the hair in the front of the head being something that I don't quite appreciate, I'm not gonna put it on the top, but it is really good design. Like, the color palette is nice, the fire looks great. I'm gonna put it in the second tier. I know it's not the second tier, it's the third tier, but this one's special and it doesn't count. It's just, it's very special. But he can keep me warm in winter. He has a cool helmet. He looks great, except for that hair that I would like to shave off. Next one! You talked how much you hated the temperature in Argentina these last days. Yeah, but in cold environments. The entry specifically said in cold environments. Ellie's gonna love Ponyta even when she gets to Gen 1. Oh, I love Ponyta. I used to have a sticker of it. Or a card? Something. With this guy, you can go to the snow mountains without clothes and don't die from the cold. Yeah, I need it in winter. I thought you hated the hot climate? No, I mean, listen. Anybody and everybody is going to hate living in 40 degrees Celsius, okay? Like, that's not special. I particularly prefer summer over winter. I hate cold with my heart and soul, and I'd rather melt than freeze. But I still don't like 40-degree weather. This mane of mine burns with the fury of my devour brethren. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. The Japanese name is hilarious. Tododon. 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 Is it a reference to some sort of like music, dramatic music? Guys, you're saying best boy. You're saying like nice things. Dumb mudfish. Best faces in the game. I'm not feeling it. He looks stupid, but not like particularly. Like, he looks stupid, but he looks less stupid than he looks scared to me. I'm looking at him, and my feeling isn't like, oh, there's not a single thought going inside that brain. My first thought is, why are you screaming? Why are you screaming? Stop screaming. Stop screaming at me. Stop. Why are you yelling? Like, he doesn't look stupid. He looks agitated, stressed out, anxiety driven. He looks like he can't have a thought in his head because he's too busy panicking over everything. Screams externally. He looks like he's screaming constantly. So the dawn isn't that at the start of Beethoven 5th? Maybe. I mean, that's how I sung it, right? He looks like me when I stare at the TV. I don't know. He looks, to me, he looks like he's in a state of panic and suffering very, very much. Look at the secret gif. Okay. The secret gif is his attack animation. And his attack animation fixes the stare of panic by making him angry. But I don't know, guys. I don't know what you want me to say about this guy. I'm I'm afraid this is where we part ways, as far as you agreeing with me, which you had been doing this entire time. You had been agreeing with me in every single one of the choices that I made. This is where it ends, though. This is where it ends, because I don't see what's so special about this boy. I don't see it. The color palette, kind of like fine. It's not my favorite. Okay, next streamer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is it a particularly nice shape? It's functional. It's functional. Is it a particularly nice color palette? It's functional. Oh, I didn't read. You're right. Maybe the description will save it. While in the team, increases attack power of ground pulse. When too relaxed, its reaction time drastically declines. Even if it were sliced from head to tail, it probably wouldn't even realize that it should be dead until next morning. Pity points for being so stupid. See, he doesn't look stupid enough. He looks like he's in a panic attack, but he is just straight up stupid. And I can appreciate that. Fine. We're appreciating the stupid. We're appreciating the lack of neurons. Also, he's generally passive and acts curious towards humans. I like that. I vibe with that. Yeah, we can do that. Alright, next! I'm sorry. This light can never be forgiven. I've never used it and know nothing about it. But do you like him? Do you like him a lot? Do you like it? It's functional. Wow, extremely backhanded. I'm just saying. It's his mining animation, not attack, so he just bites the rocks? He bites the rocks. Good, you know? Time for retouch. This one's retouch. Cognito. Oh, this one is retouch. I've seen him around. Yeah, obviously, if I captured one of these, it would be called retouch, you know? The one poll everyone waited for. Let's see what I think of the entry. Let's see if it matches up with retouch. Retouch, do you know anything about it? Do you know if you agree with it being you? When activated, attacks targeted enemy with a powerful phantom peck. Long ago, it freely soared the skies. After losing a contest with Gale Claw, it abandoned the skies and now lives a quiet, nocturnal life. Quiet, nocturnal life sound like it matches with retouch, doesn't it? No, because, yeah, I don't know. Being a nocturnal pod can only be found at night. He will still be able to spawn for a while, blah, 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 blah. I just want to know if it's aggressive or not. Generally pacifist, minding its own business. That sounds like retouch. That sounds pretty well like retouch. Generally just minding his own business. Oh my god, wait, I'm noticing something! Top tier. I was gonna say, like, the cape functioning kind of like wings sort of makes sense, but it doesn't really make sense because of how it looks. It looks so much like a cape and like gravity would... I don't know, like it doesn't look like it would be able to fly. But then you read the entry and it's like, yeah, dumbass, it doesn't look like it would be able to fly because it doesn't have the ability to fly anymore. That's the entire point. Like, your brain reads this and sees a cape that is wings at the same time. But it's not. It really isn't. You see a bird. Like, immediately you see a bird. And you see the wings. But it's not real. The wings are just not there. Because he can't fly anymore. That's kind of genius. That's kind of really good. As I've been saying before with other pals that have the same sort of color palette, The white and black and red and cream yellow orangey looks really good. Especially because it's not full black. I really like it. I think it's great. It gets pity points because it can't fly anymore. I love, this is such a like fashion thingy, but I love the gem in the center of the chest looking like a golden brooch and the lining in the coat being red, but not really like, it just looks so much like a cape because it looks like it has lining inside. And if you're gonna have a cape, you better line the fuck out of that cape, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to have a cape that is not lined. And if you're gonna line a cape, it's very much better if you line it with a different color instead of the color of the exterior. This suddenly turned fashion talk. But as a person who's into fashion, I think that's a kick-ass cape that I would use. And I love that if you're not really paying attention, it reads like a wing. Honestly, pretty top tier. Pretty top tier. Do I love it enough to put it in like, I would protect it in a heartbeat? I have no notes. But I also have no notes on the design of several of these. But it does get pity points. It's smart. Girl, he doesn't need protection. Yeah, he doesn't. I'm gonna put it right next to the captain because they have the same sort of like notes. Yeah, what did you understand? What did you think that I was saying? I have no notes? No notes. No notes. Snake Eye, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Did I say that before? Did I say that? I sent another Jum GIF. That's a big one. That's a really big one. He looks so much cuter when he's like smiling. He looks a lot cuter when he's smiling. The seal guy. If Cognito was aggressive, everyone would be dead. Sheesh, why? That bad? Sorry, I'm too easy. Plague Dr. Crow 11 out of 10. It's really good. I named mine Retouch. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any males for ages. This guy has the goofiest walk cycle. Does it? Richard is the avatar of the good sleep schedule, the opposite of nocturnal life. Honestly, yeah, Richard, you have a very good sleep schedule. I think we all envy it. When this game adds PvP, his special skill will become meta, literally teleports behind you and strikes, and it's undodgeable. I don't think I want PvP. The black market merchants all have these, and they'll tear you up faster than the merchants minigun. Eh? He's like the silent kid of the classroom. He doesn't bother anyone, but once he gets mad, everyone dies. I think he stays in his lane. I think he stays in his lane unbothered, you know? I was forgotten for like 15 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, so next one. I really do like that one. I think design-wise, it's top tier. And I'm gonna leave it in top tier. He doesn't need protection, but he deserves to be in top tier. Because it's a really smart design. Lee Spunk. Because he's a lizard and he's a punk. Self-proclaimed genius. Oh god. He's 15 and this is deep. When activated, utilizes his sixth sense to detect nearby dungeons. Okay, not bad. A pal that always takes great care to maintain a stylish stance. Always on the hunt for the coolest poses. If given a mirror, it will spend all day posing on it. I feel like he talks like an anime dub because he thinks that makes it look cool. Buddy. He's an anime fan. He has JoJo posters on the walls. He cannot stop talking about My Hero Academia. And if you give him one of those memes that are like blackout poetry, you know, that she said she loved him, and then some of it is blacked out, and the blacked out part says she lied, and he's like, oh my god, this is so deep. He's the poster child for that. I do really like the design though. I do really like the design. I don't super vibe with the color palette, but I can see that there's a second version. Let me see the second version right now. Nope, that's even worse. Let's go back to this one. I'm not super happy with the color palette. I think the purple and red don't match really well together, and then you add the black with the yellow, and it's like, what are you doing? There's like a lot going on. Don't know exactly how I would have fixed it, but probably making it a little bit more monochromatic, like less colors. I don't know, there's something about it though that I can't stop staring at. I think it's the general shape of it. The general shape of it is really good. The shape of the head, with the shape of the snout, with the shape of the hands, with the little claws, but the proportion of the hands, the proportion of the arms, the pose of the legs, of the hind legs, and the shape of the hind legs. It's just all of the shape is good. The silhouette is so fantastic. And he is wearing a hoodie, and that kind of bothers me a little bit because it looks way too much like a hoodie. It doesn't look like it belongs to the character, like as a skin. But I'm willing to let it go. Because of the color palette, I'm not gonna put you in like top tier. I'm gonna put you here, and I'm gonna put you here. Because they are too good for not good enough. But this one has to be one tier lower than that one. So I think, you know, strategically placing him there. Ellie, I like My Hero Academia. I feel a little attacked. I'm not saying that you don't have to like it. I'm saying this is the guy that can't stop talking about it, you know? I'm saying this is the guy that will keep talking about it after you've told them that they should, like, talk about something else. You know, that's what I mean. He has the nothing personal kid teleports behind you. Yeah, you were talking about it. Oh no, he's a normie. He's an otaku, I would say. The JoJo poser. Yeah. An edgy normie. He's an edgy normer, for sure. Always on a hunt for the best pose, and the best pose he came up with is Psyduck. I think he's probably... Like, listen, I'm not a JoJo fan, but is it a JoJo reference? Could it be a JoJo reference? Possibly? These things are scary the first time a gang of them raid your base. Then you find out they fall over in a stiff breeze. I think they just look like you could trick them with a poser of Demon Slayer. I think if you offer him a poser of Demon Slayer, they would be fine. They were trying to do a gang lizard better than the Pokemon one whose pants keep falling down. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. His JP name is just the Lizard. The Lizard. I think he's kind of lame, but in a cute, endearing way. You know? He's like geeky nerd cute. The hand on the ice is just classic Chuny stuff. Yes! Yes! He's a Chuny! He's a JoJo reference. He so is. He so is. You're saying look for Scrafty for comparison. Okay, but that cements the place. Scrafty. Oh, that's the lizard you mean, with the pants falling down. I think I like this one more than Scrafty. Personally. I don't know, the shape of it is really good. Sorry, no, I have to read to see if anything is different. A pal that has an unusual obsession with their standing posture, always in search of the hottest pose. So the same thing, but like fire themed. We did the right thing. We put it in the right place. Loop moon, enraptured by moonlight. I already see a couple things that I don't quite like, but let's give you a chance. When activated, attacks the target enemy with a powerful jumping claw. The horns on its head grow under the moonlight. It doesn't hate the sun, but its horns itch when the sunlight hits them. Oh no, you're condemned to the life of darkness. No, that's sad. This spell is likely to attack the player when approached. But when approached, I can respect that. I can respect it. You know, he needs his space. Now let me tell you something. We've talked enough about the black and red color palette. It's edgy. I think in this one it's working a bit less for me because the black is a little bit too black, but it's not terrible. The one thing that I can't stop staring at is the horns. And I keep wondering if there's any way that they could have been better. Oh, also wait, I just looked at the feet and oh, that's kind of uncanny. The shape of the feet is kind of, something about it is so wrong. It looks like it's made out of rubber. The bending of that doesn't look like there's bones in there. It looks kind of like there's bones, but kind of like there's not. It gives me rubber. I don't know. I don't like those. I don't like those. I really like the shape of the fluff in the chest. And I don't like the horns. I get that they're supposed to look like moons, but something about it is like, maybe it's the proportion of the ears and the horns. Maybe in between those two something should have been different. I can't even tell if I want them to be smaller, if I want the ears to be smaller, if I want the moon to look slightly different, if I don't know what I want, but I want it to not look like that. That's for sure. You know? Lacepunk sucks. Google's cracky. Lacepunky is okay. I didn't say that he sucked. From the get-go I said that I like the silhouette. Now this one is edgy. He's so edgy. He's so edgy. Listen, I really like the several things about it. So I'm gonna put it pretty high. Because I really do think it's a pretty streamlined concept. But I'm not gonna put it top tier. Because I do have several problems with it. Does he belong here? Or do I have more problems? Let me compare to the other ones in this list. I do think it's at about the same level of this one's more than this one's. I don't know. It's a difficult one. In between this and this, it's a really difficult one. Because it is a good silhouette if you just fix the feet and the horns. And it is a decent color palette. But it is not as good as the bird. It's not as good as that bird. I'm putting it here. I'm putting it a little bit lower. Loop Moon is a less edgy Incineram. Yeah, they're still both very edgy though. It looks like an angry AI to me. Oh, I, which I'm assuming is a Pokemon. It looks like a WoW imp. No idea what that is. I've never played WoW. Nobody tell her about the IRL red and black snakes. Way too edgy apparently. But this is not an IRL thing. This is something that a person designed. It's because the horns are flat. You know what? Probably. I keep thinking there's something about the horns that I really don't like. Oh, you are majestic. Gale Claw. It can be summoned and used instead of a glider. Allows you to fire a gun while gliding. A pal that can easily take flight even while grasping a human. It is, however, prone to letting go when tired, which has led to the sudden demise of more than a few souls. Uh-oh! That's not great. That's not awesome. That's not the coolest. Can be very annoying nuisance to deal with because they like to harass their prey from above. Well, they are hunters, right? Yeah. It's the colors. There's colors. Listen, I kept thinking throughout this entire stream, like, it's not that I hate red and black, okay? But it's the go-to edgy combination. And it has felt like too many pals had the same color palette. Too many pals had the brown on brown color palette. Too many pals had the black and white and red color palette. And like, I'm not gonna deny that it kind of works. But it feels like too many were coming up with the exact same colors. Same as like the black and yellow. It's a classic, I get it, but like, don't overuse it. And yes, there are a lot of blue ones, but I'm not gonna complain about the blue ones because it's my favorite color. This kind of teal as an accent color, matching the browns, which are such rich, almost coppery browns to me, and the slight yellow of the feathers that for some reason, even though it's not the exact same like color of the beak and the claws, it matches them well. And he has eyeliner. He has really nice looking eyeliner. And the black tip of the claws to go with the eyeliner. Oh, I don't know. Something about this design is just so good. Something about this design is just so good. The little, like, brown feathers to cut all of that white and teal so that it's not repetitive and overwhelming. Man. I mean, is it a problem that it's prone to letting go when tired? Sure, it kind of is. But can we just take another not Pokemon, oops, Freudian slip? Can we just take another gliding pal in a sphere and take it out if we are let go? Like, can we take a fabric glider? Then we can just take out at a moment's notice. I'm gonna put him in the top. Sorry, the colors are so fantastic. The design itself is so fantastic. I can do nothing but. If I find him, where the fuck is he? I struggle finding these bitches. Am I blind? I mean, we all know I am. We all know I'm blind. But am I this blind? Guys, I genuinely cannot see it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Found it. Found it. It's top tier. Top. Whoopsie doodle, I dropped another one. Do you think it feels guilty after it plunges a human to his death? Do you think it ever looks down and feels bad? Tier-Trooper, did I say hello to you today? Welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. An ai is a monkey. Local tribes people think they're cursed. Oh, I had no idea. That's, could you share a picture of the monkey so that I can retain the information better? The blue is a very nice accent. That blue with that brown, oh, perfect. Red and black feels lazy to you? Yeah. It's not that it's lazy, it's just a very well standard of like edgy color palette. You want to make something look evil, boom, red and black, you know? Like, disconnected. Did you guys lose me? Did you guys lose me? Am I back? Am I back? For 1 second, okay. What was that? I was saying that, like, it's lazy in the sense that you don't really have to think about it. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to try to make it work. You don't have to experiment with it. It's a standard. You go like, oh, it's meant to be evil? Boom, red and black, you know? Like, it's lazy in the sense that you don't really need to put any work into red and black as a color palette. It's just, it's there and it serves your need. It's just like pink and white is also a lazy color combination. You need to make something cute and girly, boom, white and pink. You know? It's lazy in that sense. Years of ponies have taught us to instinctively recoil from red and black color palettes. Maybe a little bit. I love this spell as a companion, super useful to dodge and escape. I use one named Pip in my fights against legendaries. Pip! I like that name for a bird, any kind of bird. A lot of birds have eyeliner, helps them fly towards the sun. Is that a pun? Is that a joke? It's democracy, liberty, and freedom. Of course it's good. I don't think it looks like a bald eagle, though. I don't think it looks like a bald eagle at all. You can have only one pal out. There are exceptions, but you can swap anytime you're pal out. So that's what I'm saying. You just take another glider. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know about that, but you sound like you need to be oiled. Huh? Huh? Real men use black and gold. Honestly, you can't make black and gold look evil. It just takes a little bit of effort. I think he uses tired as an excuse for an advanced hunting technique. I hope not! Palworld doesn't kind of lean on black-red combo. Did you mean that doesn't, or did you mean does? Nomi, welcome! Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome! Hello! I was trying to watch a different stream, and then I heard an anime woman screaming at luckily low volume. Did you... What? Did you hear me screaming from a different computer? How? What? How's that working? My body spelled I. Still, if you give me a picture, I'm so much more likely to remember. I'm so proud our lamia finally learned to cry at high volume. She grows so fast. I thought that I got disconnected. Thankfully, it came back immediately. Thankfully. Posted it in animals. Thank you. I'll clip it. You'll clip what? You'll clip what? I never know what I'm doing in like live. I don't know what is. What are you clipping? Pigeons fly towards the sun to confuse hunting birds. Hunting birds adapt because that's evolution. So that's what you mean eyeliner? Like they actually have some sort of protective thing around the eyes to be able to look at the sun? Does lean on the combo. So that's what I thought, Hitares. That's what I thought you meant. That it leans a little bit too much on it. Because that's the feeling I've been getting. I had you on low because I was watching something else. Ah! Well, thank you. Thank you for having me even in the background. And thank you for being distracted by my screams, I guess. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Alright, let's go. 48, Robin Quill, Archer of the Forest. I'm assuming it's like a Robin Hood reference. While fighting together allows you to deal more damage to weak points. Support. A power that is very similar to humans who hunt and live in forests. It may prove to be a key for understanding what pals are and how they diverged from humans so long ago. It's usually found patrolling forested areas. He isn't much for warm welcomes. He's highly territorial and quick to challenge invaders. But to be challenged, you have to be invading its territory, which, you know, I can respect him being protective. What do I feel? I feel like it's way humanoid. Here's a hot take from me. But I prefer my creatures that I'm going to be collecting as pets to not look humanoid. Personally, I prefer, if I'm gonna have a game where I'm collecting pets and adorable critters, I would appreciate it if I don't have my little cotton ball, my little pillow, my little bubbly squirrel, and Steve on the side. You know what I mean? Like, it's not my vibe. I'm gonna do my best to fight that bias, but it's definitely not my vibe. I like the color of the cape. I like the color of the cape. I'm assuming the color in the tips of the feathers are the same color. It looks slightly different. I don't think I like that green with that orange. I think a darker green would be better. Maybe a less saturated green. Something about that green I don't think matches well with that orange. And I think that the green feather on top and the white feather being separated from it, I think personally I would move those closer together. Because there's that one feather that's away from everything, and I don't know why, and it keeps bothering me. I just want to put it with the rest of the feathers. Aside from that, it's a good design. It has a good silhouette. The sort of like bell pants give it a nice balance of weights. You have the feathers in the top, the cape in the middle, and the wide pants in the bottom, and that creates like a balance without it being a boring rectangle. It has an interesting torso shape, and I like the little hair in the middle of the head situation, and the eyes look pretty cool. I just wish the green was different, and I personally don't super vibe with such humanoid designs in my pal collector game. Like in my little pet collection, I don't want to have a Steve lying around. There. I'm gonna put it there. I feel a bit more generous than on other occasions, I think. I think I'm being a little bit more general than generous than other types. This guy snipe you from very, very far. Oh, there's snipers. There's snipers? But you still have to enter their territory before they get, like, antsy about it, I'm assuming? Like, it's still fine. I still have to do something wrong for them to attack me. Looks like you're the one pretending to be a superhero? Maybe. Their territory is, I can see you, I attack you. No, if you don't enter the forest, I'm sure that they won't attack you outside of the forest. Did you understand what you read? I understood it in the way that I'm saying. I never liked the design of this guy. It looks like Marvin the Martian. I just personally don't super vibe with humanoids. Looks like this CGI and how had a baby. We are pals, and that is like monkeys or chimpanzees. Joshua, I understand what you're talking about, but we've been through this. When we say animals, we can be talking about the group that you recognize in colloquial speech as animal, or the biological meaning of the word animal. The, what's the name? Taxonomy animal. We are not talking about the taxonomy here. If I say this looks like not an animal, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like, a monkey is an animal. It's not a humanoid. It's removed enough from a human that it's, like, completely different. Completely different feeling. It's a more pal humanoid evolution. I personally don't vibe with that. Since it's part bird, does it taste like chicken? I don't know. We're not gonna consider that. We can talk about taxidermy though. But even like, wait, what's taxidermy? Is taxidermy the one where you like grab a corpse and you make something so that it will be like not rotting? Is that what we're talking about? Imagine not wanting cute monster girls in your monster collector. Cringe and base. Listen, if I'm gonna treat them like pets, I don't want it to look like a humanoid, okay? I just don't. Ah yes, the wonderful monster design that is guy in a costume. This is a guy in a costume! Yes, making statues by stuffing their fur. Ah yeah, that creeps me the fuck out. I don't understand people who like taxidermy. Makes a corpse look alive. I don't understand people. How are you not creeped out by that? I like humanoid pets. Falsgarian, you can keep all of them. Because I don't like them. So you can keep them. He looks like that one character from Looney Tunes. It started doing like science museums and stuff. I think some people do it to their pets though. And I think that's really fucking creepy. Don't you? That sounds so creepy to me. Okay, so Robin Quill Terra. Same skill. A pal that lives a hunting life in rocky areas and is very close to humans. When bones are found in ruins, there are always human bones found nearby as well. Oh, this one is aggressive pal that is usually seen roaming in groups. But it sounds like it's like a pretty much companionship to humans. It sounds like it has more companionship. Ooh, and the colors are better. Oh, I definitely like the colors way more. See, that green wasn't working for me, but this red with this ochre kind of like yellow and the brown of the skin is working. I think it's a nice color palette. I think it's a nice restrained color palette. I'm gonna put it higher than the other. One is the other. No, he's not top tier, which means you are lowering and you are in that one. Because this is not top tier. It's still like not top. So I had to lower the other one so this one could be above. But I really like the Terra better version. I really like the Terra more. Imagine treating your pals, Pokemons, and other collected monsters as pets and not friends. Cringe and based. My pets are my friends, but there's a very different mood between a pet and a humanoid friend, man. Where's the kaboom? What is the kaboom? In some Pokemon games, there's a screen where you get to play with, scratch, poke, pet your Pokemon, even the humanoid ones. See, isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Imagine like throwing a ball to a human friend and asking them to fetch it. And like, yeah, you could say, I do that. It's called soccer or football or tennis or whatever. But you're not throwing them a ball to fetch. You have to go fetch it if it runs too far away from the field. Nirwanda, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. More cohesive coloring, yeah, I agree. Still looks like it's borrowing boys against pants. Color palettes are important. What's better, Blue Elyssia or Pink Elyssia? Well, Blue Elyssia doesn't exist, so... It's only weird where you make it weird. Just get your mind out of the gutter. My mind is not in the gutter. I'm saying I wouldn't treat them like pets. It's literally playing catch. But playing catch is different. Playing catch is different. Because you might have your friend fetch it, but you might have to go and fetch it. With a pet, it's like you throw it as far as you can and they fetch it. It's different. I get you, Ellie. When you put a pink collar with a heart on a creamies, it looks cute. Now imagine putting a collar on this guy. There you go! There you go! Sounds wholesome? It sounds creepy to me. Imagine throwing a ball to a human. Sports allow us to introduce ourselves, but that's different! different. You're not just throwing it so they can go get it for you so you can throw it again. That is different. I mean, you can catch humans in Palworld, which is something that also makes me uncomfy. Even humans marrying Pokemon has happened. Yeah, I'm ignoring that. This is not about Pokemon. This is about Palworld, so... Ellie pretending she wasn't already thinking about that. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what you're talking about. Genuinely, I have no idea. That's exactly how sports are played. No, sports have rules. It's not just go get it. Anyways, next one. Gorirach. Gorirach. Psycho Gorilla, but kind of a rat, question mark? When activated, unleashes a primal fury that increases Gorirach's attack power. It beats the ground rhythmically to communicate with its comrades. The meaning of each rhythm differs by troop, but the distinction between them is still largely unknown. They are aggressive by nature and will ensure you are aware that they aren't there to mess around. Okay, what do I feel about you? Honestly, that's kind of a really good silhouette. That's kind of a really good silhouette, man. Yeah, you can see that there's monkey in there, but it's also not exactly a monkey. The snout is different. The tail is that the fluffiness of the tail at the top and the stripes make me think of like a raccoon situation. Maybe not raccoon, but I'm thinking of a Lemurian. Oh, it's kind of Lemurian-like. But it's also kind of monkey-like. It's a nice balance, a nice mix between them. The ear and the little snout with the little nose takes it away from feeling too monkey-like. The pose and the hands being very humanoid makes it like very monkey-like. I don't know, it's a very nice balance. It is once again black and white with a little bit of pink, which, yeah, it's a good combo. I'm just getting a little bit bored of it. But can I really complain about anything? Just being a little bit boring, just being a little bit aggressive, I'm gonna put it in the second tier. It's a chunky lemur. Yeah, lemur. That's what I meant. He has the hair of the mighty Saiyan race. Saiyan. This one's just a gorilla. I don't think so. I think it's like kind of like lemur-like. And it's different enough from like a gorilla or a monkey. There is a sport of literally throwing balls to other humans and they have to dodge it. Yeah, but that's dodge it. And it has rules, very specific rules. It has the hair of the mighty Saiyan. I know that that's Dragon Ball thing, but I don't watch Dragon Ball, so... Alright, let's keep going. B-guard. B-guard. Like a guard, but it's a bee? In the night, B-Knight instead of B-Guard. Why did they change the name? B-Knight was better. B-Knight was better, man. Hope Ellie never goes too far north. So unimaginative. Every animal is white. It's nature versus a design. Listen, I can judge something that human designed. Sometimes drops honey when assigned to the ranch, while in Team Elyssia B stats will be increased. Because it's the night of Elyssia B. A servant that pledges loyalty to Elyssia B. Elyssia B. Elyssia B? Elyssia B. I'm gonna say Elyssia B. Any that cause harm to the queen are immediately expelled from the hive. It will gladly give its life to protect its queen. It's literally a bee. It is literally a bee. Hard to catch due to a habit of suicide running. So it's literally a bee. It's a bee. Personality-wise, it's a bee. Design-wise, oh, I love the wings. I love the wings. I love the little silhouette of the dress and the legs and the arms and the little waist that is hidden on that fluff. I really like it. Shape-wise, it's like, the shape is great. The colors are good. The purple on the wings, the iridescent purple-green, sure. The purple in the little feather-like thingy that it has is a little bit obnoxious. It's a little bit too saturated. But because it's like trying to take you to a knight-ish helmet, it makes sense that it's unnatural looking. And it's not like they didn't leave any purple in the rest of the design. They put the purple in the iridescence of the wings. The fluff in the chest is fantastic. You can see when it turns back how it has fluff all over like the back and torso area. You can see a little bit of the tiny torso that definitely would connect to the legs, but then it has the dress sort of billowing skirt situation. And the color palette, sure, it's just a B, but it adds a little something with that iridescence of the wings. I love it. The eyeliner, which is not eyeliner, is kind of like helmet. It's kind of like... It's fantastic. It's pretty freaking cool. It's pretty great. I have no notes. Next one, Elyssia. The queen. Queen Bina. Queen Bina. Maybe I like Elyssia more. Maybe I do like Elyssia more as a name. While fighting together, stats will increase the more B-guard are in your team. Which makes sense. It makes sense. A chosen queen to rule over B-guards. There is a never-ending stream of servants willing to work themselves to death for the pleasure of serving their queen. Literally a B. We've been through this. What are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? Like Queen Elizabeth! Oh, like Queen Elizabeth! That's so smart! Those also kamikaze to protect Elyssia. Yeah, that was part of the entry. They exploit like the Chukan tentacles. Yeah, they did. It did say that. It did say that they have a suicide running sort of habit. They literally give their lives for the queens, like real bees that die once they sting. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it makes sense. I found 3 B-guards shiny, but they, as the first attack, they did the kamikaze explosion. Well, the entry did say that you need to catch them while sleeping. Reminds me of a French chevalier. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like very reminiscent of a real knight. And it's good. It's just so good. Reader comments on B-guard and rethink it. I have nothing to rethink. They're B. I love bees. B from solo farming is better. What is solo farming? A different game? Elyssia B plus 4 B-guards can clear all the bosses in the game if you like that kind of boss plus minion mechanics. I love summoning builds, so it sounds good. Dang, that's got to be hard. There got to be gold camp workers at least. Snake Eye, I appreciate your attempt of making a pun, but that was such a low-level pun. I really like it. I really like it. Let me check back on this one. Yeah, this one has all of the hand in like a black glove. This one has that little thumb out, which gives it an extra special shush. Now here's the thing that I'm contending with. It's kind of humanoid, right? And we said before, I'm not one that goes crazy over humanoid kind of designs. However, something about the fur, the wings, the eye shape with the head shape, it makes it different enough. And the insect-like feet that are so thin at the bottom, it makes it non-humanoid enough that I don't see a problem. This one is a little bit more humanoid in my eyes, but still not too human to me. I understand that some people are gonna be like, hypocrite, you said that you didn't like humanoids and now you're putting this one in top tier. It doesn't feel too humanoid for me for some reason. It might be the shape of the heads. It might be the combination of the wings plus the weird helmet face outside of the helmet, sort of like head-shaped situation. The antenna with the feather, with the fur, with the tiny little insect feet. I don't know what it is that it's allowing me to not read it as a humanoid. I'm not reading it as a humanoid, and I really like it. The question is, do I like it more or less than the normal bee? I think the eyeliner is better. Its eyeliner is cuter. I think the markings, the black markings on the head, these ones go around the entire head. This one is only on the face area, and I think I like this more. I like the antenna. This one doesn't have any antenna. I like the antenna. And I don't know, I think I have to put them both in the same tier. I like them both a lot. I like them both a really, really lot. They're not holding the spears. Do they have spears? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I see it. The hand is like encasing something. The hand is grabbing something, but I don't think they have spears in the images either. Sadly. I think I'm gonna put them both in the same tier. Who am I to separate the queen from its guard? Who am I to separate them, right? They belong together. I'm not gonna be the villain who stops that. Now, it is 5, but how about we keep going at least until 55? How about at least until 55? Because I think that would take me to like 20-ish? Elizabeth is that big compared to B grade. B guard, which it should because it's a queen bee. Queen bees are longer. Lower for bee puns really harsh, my boss. Stop that. Why do you insist on reminding us you have no nose? No notes with a T. BR could show on Hollow Knight and I wouldn't complain. It would just require some design changes, but I agree. That explanation is easier than that. Male humanoids are bad, girl humanoids are good. I don't agree with that. Simply speaking, I just don't agree with that. Fun fact, Beedrill's English name is Spear. But that's a Pokemon, right? Green Tail, 52. Oh, I've seen this guy around. I've seen him. He got really popular. Marshmallow Body. Is it nice and sweet like a marshmallow? Can be reading. Enhances neutral attacks while mounted. Greentail's eyes light up in the moment anyone enters its territory. This is no figure of speech. Its eyes literally light up. Built-in lamp. We love that. We love a built-in flashlight. Well, their spell can only be found at night for some reason. They will more commonly found sleeping, that they will be roaming around. They will be able to spawn for a while after blah, 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 blah. Ha, ba, ba. But are they aggressive? They don't seem to be aggressive. Or at least it doesn't say so. I think, you know, it's... shape. It's a good shape. It's like a chunky cat. Coach. I think the white and purple and kind of like purplish brown work well together. The coat shape. I think it's nice that it looks like fur, but also a little bit like it could be fabric. I think it has that through line throughout the whole pal world, that it looks almost like it is dressed, and I like that. Although the fur tufts look like fur, the ears have a lot of fur tufts. The bifurcated tail, it's kind of nice. I really do kind of like the bifurcated tail. I just wish it had a nose, guys. I wish it had a little snout. It doesn't need to be the big, best snout ever, but a tiny little bit of a snout. I a tiny little bit of a nose. Something. Because that face is a little bit too unnerving. And it's supposed to be a big marshmallow. Supposed to be, what, cuttable, cute? I think it needs a little bit of a nose. Just a little bit. Even if it's just a triangle without snout. What's wrong, honey? Something bugging you? Yes, you with the stupid pens. Stop it. Puns are a squalor on the earth. Chunky Cat will always be his name in my heart. He is pretty chunky, and he does look like a chunky cat. I'll beehive myself. Next person that tries to do a pun, I will fucking mute. I will time out. Only about to hit people for misbehaving. See, okay, let me read what's the last message. It's like just hire the cat from Alice. Okay, any puns after that, you're getting a freaking timeout. Big fat cat or best cat or not really? Because you think there's another cat that is better? Nyangi Maria, combo of meow and highest balls face? That's the name in Japanese? No way! No freaking way! They're nocturnal and tend to sleep and has a skill that is high jump that is too funny. It's based on the cat of Elyssia in Wonderland, by the way. If you say it, I kinda see it, but I still think it needs a nose. Are you want to talk about noses? Yes, because I have one. I have a nose. Thank you very much. Time to get clean. Remember, Cinderance is an F tier. See ya in 30. Goodbye, Nomi Nom Noms. I hope you have a good, wonderful rest of your day. And thank you so much for coming. And if I don't catch you later, because, I don't know if I got you later, I hope that whatever you do after this goes well. I think we broke her, guys. I mean, there's a limit. You laughed, though. I did not. I did not. I scoffed at most, which doesn't necessarily mean enjoyment. Scoffing. Gangrimari, or whatever is spelled in Japanese word for being high in ecstasy. You know what? It kind of does look high. It kind of does look like it's a little bit high. Nose? You mean the center scale? I mean my nose. I'll send a gif of him. But we have it right here. It's a 360. Have a good night. Stay safe and take care. Goodbye, Tide Trooper. Thank you so much for coming. I hope that you had a good time. I hope that you sleep well. And I hope that whatever you do after this, that it goes well. Cinderace is another in the guy on costume tier for me. Is that a Pokemon? Is that a pal? You guys are confusing me with these. Okay, so the information didn't really give me much. I do wish he had a nose. So he's not going on the top tier for sure. Like, he's not here for sure because the nose situation. Do I like him about as much as all of the other ones? Well, I like him about as much as the teacup elephant. So yes, he belongs in here. I agree with that. It feels correct. Stop it. It feels correct. Check the Discord. Oh, with the light up eyes? Or how it attacks? I don't know what you're trying to show me. Whatever you're trying to show me, I can't use it to judge. Because, like, the judgment... The judgment has to be based on what I have here and nothing more. It's just a ball of fluff! It's just a ball of fluff with cat ears and a cat tail. It looks like a little cat that dressed up for Halloween like a ghost. This is so cute. This is cute. it has the little ear tufties in the hair, but it doesn't. I don't know. It's just cute. Minus 10 minutes. We are close to the 55 though. I want to leave at 55 because I think last time I did until 35. So that would mean I did 20, which is the bare minimum I wanted to do. I think it's so adorable. Sweet. Sweet. It's a cute name too. Sweet. While in teams, Sweepa's attack will be increased. Crawling along the ground, it eats microscopic organic matter. After a while, it discharges any substances that provide no nutrition by using it as a mop for cleaning everyone who is. It's literally just sweeping around. I get the mop gimmick, but why is it a cat? Because it makes it cuter. Because it makes it more of a critter. Because it adds that little something something. I do think it would be cute regardless without the ears and the tail. I do think it would be like, it would be a very different vibe, but it would still be equally as cute. I have no notes. It is white and blue. It is adorable. It is very cute, and it's gonna clean my house for free. Do I have any more to say? Now, Sweepa, the majesty of us. Well, finding together stats will increase the more Sui are in your teams. This is another sort of like Queen Bee, Queen Guard situation. Sorry, Queen Bee, Bee Guard situation. While hibernating, a large number of Sui hide within its voluminous body hair. The most ever recorded is 101. That's cute. They attack if provoked. I think by virtue of it being so much larger, I like it a little bit less. But he does have a kick-ass mustache. He does have a kick-ass mustache. I like the tail more in the bottom one. Sorry, in the small one. It's really nice. I'll have to put it like right under the sweep, because it's significantly less cute to me because it's so much bigger because of the mustache, which is really like funny and quirky, but it makes it less cute to me. The hairs also, because this one has the two little tufts that kind of look like hair, kind of look like hands that are flapping, you know. This one, by having more, kind of loses that charm. And it just looks like it struggles more to move. And I like the fluffy tail less, the chunky tail less than this like slender tail, personally. So I'm gonna put it like right under sweep, right under sweep. So if sweep is there, Sweepa is here. But he's so big and fluffy. He has the mustache. Yes, he does. And listen, he's still part of the family. He's still part of the family. He's just not one of my favorites. And I think that's a good place to be. I think that's a pretty good place to be, you know? Living Roomba! It's a living Roomba. And we get free cleaning. Let's go, baby! Sui are the children and Sweepa is the pa, so the papa of them. And so it has a mustache because it's the papa. I didn't realize that! That is so cool! 101 Dalmatians reference, by the way. Do the Dalmatians hide in their papa? That sounds wrong. Eso sí son un poquito, pero no... Es más fluffy que un puff. Porque un puff es una beanbag. I sent a last gif of Greentail. Aww, that's cute. It would still be cuter with a nose. I'm keeping my place. I'm keeping it in its place. They also keep your food cold so it doesn't spoil. Oh, because they're ice type. Because they're an ice type. That's cool. That's nice. Chillette. We have to do Chillette. You guys have talked about Chillette so much. And also, I've seen it around. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend I haven't. It's so cute. It's so adorable. It's so ridiculous. The ear wiggle. The ear wiggle. Obsessed! Obsessed! This guy is so adorable. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The color palette, 10 out of 10. The blue with the white with the light blue. The ears and the ear wiggles, 10 out of 10. 15 out of 10. The handsies. The handsies being the holy kind of paws. 10 out of 10. The bottle paws. Just round and so squishy. And you can bet that it has like the squishiness when you squish a bean. 10 out of 10. The 3 gems in the chest, giving that sort of like center of attention accent to cut the white so that it's not too overwhelming. 10 out of 10. The eyes, 10 out of 10. The snout, 10 out of 10. The fluff in the side of the head, 10 out of 10. The patterns along the entire coat so that it's not boring because it would be all light blue and white otherwise. 10 out of 10. The fluffiness of the tail, 10 out of 10. This was straight up like, where is it? Where is it? This one's straight up like, marketable plushie land, baby. Marketable plushie. I didn't even read anything. Oh god. Can be ridden. Applies dragon damage to the player's attacks while mounted. It can curl up its body and roll around at extremely high speeds. It can turn into a wheel and roll around. Long ago, people would tie bags of milk to domesticated chilled as they grease to produce butter using the spinning forms. I love it. I love it. Wild chiller are found in groups near some snowy areas, is generally pacific and may run away from the player. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Chef's fucking kiss. Perfect. Up there in the absolute best of the best. You can't fight me on this. You can't. Read Chillette's title. Did I read the title? Dancer on the plains. That's cute. Does he dance well? Is he also a dancer? Is there anything he cannot do? Anything? I love it. I love it. Look at my babies. Look at my 4 babies right there. Am I gonna have any more like absolute I will give my life for them throughout these streams? I don't know. You guys tell me. But with that being said, we did reach 55. Which I think means we got about 20-ish? The last one I had done was 34. So we got 20. We got 20 plus variations. I did better. I did better, didn't I? I think I did better. I think you should be proud of me. I think you should be clapping right now. I think I smashed all of everyone's expectations. 25 this time. Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! I did 25. We're so on. We are so on track. I dropped my fan. We're so on track, people. I told you. You're still over time though, but not more over time than normal. As over time as I normally am. So anyways, that's the tier list for today. I have 4 babies that I would give my life for. We did more than 20, including variations, and Who can complain? I think it was fantastic. Let's go to the chatting stream and wrap this up, shall we? Man, some of these designs are so marketable plushie. Some of these designs are going to become my new, like, Eevee situation where I want a plushie or a figure or whatever. Even though I don't, like, quite care about the franchise. Unless I absolutely love the game when I play it. In that case, I would feel better than with the Eevee situation, because at least I would have some sort of bond to the game. So we'll see when I play the game if I fall in love with it. Was that a pun? Does Ellie have to mute herself now? No, I've told you. Anytime that it sounds like I did a pun, it was not a pun. Because pun is about intention. Oh. Sorry, somebody posted a gif of the Chillette dancing. I am going to explode. I am going to shoot myself into the sun. There's nothing more adorable than that, is there? There's nothing cuter than that in the game. There can't be. Right? Like, sorry. This is like peak. Yes, Long Vaporeon, the adorable first boss of the game. I don't care. I don't care if it's a boss. He's coming with me and he's like being baby. He's being baby. An icy tube sock. And we love it. And we love this sock more than we've loved any other sock in our lives. Did you know that in terms No! No, don't you dare. It turns butter. It sure does. Checked out to Ellie. I did. And I am going to fling myself into the sun. I'm going to fling myself into the sun. That, you know? What do you know? Paint me blue and Ellie will be obsessed with me. I do have a big bias over blue color palettes. I've mentioned it many times and people are surprised because I'm so pink. But I do really have a really big bias towards blue color palettes. I can think of one or maybe two more. Okay, I would like to think that I do have something to look forward to in the next ones. We're extremely proud of you. Thank you. Thank you for the headbats. Thank you for the clapping. Thank you for the standing ovations that I'm sure you did. Like, I may not be able to see you, but I know for sure, for a fact, that you were doing standing ovations. You were throwing flowers. You were grabbing whatever plushie you have next to you. Or if you don't have a plushie, you were manifesting a plushie. You were buying it. With instant delivery, so you could throw it at the screen in an attempt to regale me out of your pride. I know. And thank you for being so proud. Well done though, you managed to get more done, even in spite of a few tangents. I think I'm getting better at getting my points across about the designs quickly. Because like sometimes I get like, oh, but I need to judge accordingly. I need to be fair in my judgments. I need to like talk about all of the designs like in a lot of words and with a lot of detail so that people, even if they don't agree with me, that they can understand my viewpoint. And like, I end up repeating myself. I end up saying the same thing twice or thrice. I end up saying things that you already know because I've said them in other judgments before. I don't need to be that repetitive. I think I can just do a lot less so I can get there faster. And I think you guys would actually appreciate it more because I think you might get bored of how repetitive I can be. At least you're happy about it, I guess. About what? The little critter? I'm really happy about the little critter. It's such a cute critter. Can you expand your opinion on the big Kremis gift sleeping? It's really cute. I don't know what else to say. I think it confuses me that it throws bubbles up. I'm assuming it's something that every single pal has for their sleeping animation, that they all throw bubbles. It's not a choice I would have made. It's kind of weird. It makes it look like it's soap foam instead of fluff. But I'm assuming it's something that the game decided to do as a signifier of sleep. I don't know. The bubble sleeping is all pals. Yeah, that's what I would assume. That's what I was thinking that it was gonna be. I don't agree with that choice, but that doesn't have to do with Creamy. That has to do with like the general game at large. That's a lie. I didn't know it. You do puns. Listen, puns are a weapon. Puns are there to irritate and annoy the other person. I will only do puns when I think I have the upper hand and I can actually irritate someone with it. Aside from that, I don't like them. It's not that I say a pun because I think it's funny. It's never funny. I say a pun when I think I can get away with like being the one that does the violence. I like Quivern. I don't know that I've gotten to Quivern. I don't think I remember that name. Cause I haven't seen a lot of these. Quivern. I'm reading the names without looking at the images as best as I can. And I'm not finding it at all. Let me Control F this thing. Quivern. Okay, number 95. I am not there yet, and I'm not gonna be there for a long time. What's wrong? It's an innocent copy pasta. It has anything but innocence. That copy pasta is anything but innocent. That's the thing, Elyssia is the first boss, so it's the first boss you'll catch, and that means you'll get the big one. Big, small, I want all of them. I want the big, I want the small, I want the medium. I want all of them. Alphas are twice the size of normal pass. The first chillet you'll encounter is an alpha. Your first chillet is all but guaranteed to be big enough to sleep on like a bed, and I'm gonna want more. I'm gonna want all of the sizes. I guess we know what Team Ellie's putting together if she ever plays. Oh yeah, you absolutely know. You're very aware. You know exactly what kind of pals I'm gonna be grabbing. Thankfully, her team is fairly easy to assemble. Is it a team that will allow me to win? That's the question. The question is, can I win with only the pals in the first 3 tiers? The ones that are my absolute favorites, the ones that are like my beloved, and the ones that are still part of the family. Those 3 are the tiers that I like. Honestly, I really would like to do, if I do a playthrough where I stick to what I like in the pals and like just go for the top 3 tiers. Maybe 80B will be to your liking. I guess we'll see. For me, it's not that high as Chillet. I mean, Chillet is perfect, so it's probably not gonna be as high. I like your insights, so don't stress. Thank you. Thank you. I have been having fun anyways, and today it was fun without being so super slow, so I think I've hit a good balance. At least today, I think I hit a good balance. Now you understand the 360 of Creamies. The small one, you didn't get it. Yeah, I think because it's a GIF, it's easier to understand it as well. I think it makes it easier to understand that it's a GIF, you know? The puns aren't real, Ellie, they're just in your head. Yeah, and they still hurt. They still hurt. You did puns on the collab? I didn't. I assure you I didn't. The puns were always Lena or Yomi. If I said something that sounded like a pun, it was not a pun. So you don't make puns out of joy, but rather out of spite and hate? Yeah, that tracks. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works for me. I don't do puns unless I'm using them as a weapon. Quivering is still a future pal. Also, at least this time you didn't diss to as you did to Ludicolo. You guys need to get over that. You guys need to get over that. You need to get past Ludicolo, guys. I've moved past the stupid whale. You need to move past Ludicolo. You need to. Are you talking about... Okay, Joshua, are you talking about when I named the cow Muriel? Because I did that in honor of Yomi. Because it's the first time we managed to collab. I don't do it out of joy. I did it for her. I did it for her. And anything else wasn't a pun. I did one pun. It was Muriel. And I did it to honor my first collab with Yomi. You can win with just about anything. Hell, you can win without using pals at all. Oh, cool. Okay, so I can definitely have whatever team I want. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. All pals can learn almost any movement from eating fruits. Oh, that's cool. Passives can be bred, so a pal is better. Nice. Someone made a chill at Live 2D. I think I saw it around. I do think I saw it around. It always makes me nervous when people make Live 2D models out of franchises, especially Japanese franchises, because it's technically breaking copyright and it's technically something that they could clap your entire channel for. So I don't know that I would use it at all, ever. It would make me nervous. I sent the creamies that is an attachment for VTubers. Yeah, I definitely saw that one. It was a free one. Yeah, but it doesn't matter if it's free or not. What matters is if I were to use it, because I am a monetized channel, it would count as breaking copyright. Because, like, I would technically be using it in my commercial product. It makes me really nervous when people do assets or models that are straight up, not even a reference, but like a straight up element from a franchise. Like when I did my Cult of the Lamb, it's definitely like distinct from the actual lamb. It's my model adapted to the art style. And I think that kind of difference is really, really important to remember. Chillette will be your first big fight since they are the lowest level boss. An amazing thing the devs did is that Chillette is super useful to defeat Shadowbeak with the final boss. And that would be good even if it wasn't a boss, because I would want it no matter what. I would chase it to the ends of the earth to have it. I'll edit the timestamp to put it there, but I assure you it's not a pun! I assure you! So, Cinderance in F tier yet? We haven't gotten to Cinderance. I don't think so. Did we get to Cinderance? Cinder? I'm not getting any cinders. Cinder. I'm not finding Cinderance. Cinder. I'm not finding it. Are you sure that's a pal? And not a Pokemon? Good plan. Japanese companies can be vicious with their copyright. Yeah, it always makes me nervous. I've seen so many like Genshin assets or stuff like that, and it's like, are you sure you want to go there? I know Genshin is not Japanese, but it's still like a big ass company with a big ass franchise with a lot of money. So yeah, I've seen the Live 2D models, I've seen the assets. I would not use them. It is a Pokemon, but it's also in Palworld, so it would have a different name, and you're talking about a Pal that heavily references it. So I don't know which one you're talking about. I have no idea which one you're talking about. And I don't know where it's gonna go, because... Verdash. Have I seen Verdash? It doesn't sound that familiar. Ver dash number 77. Okay, nope, we have not gotten to that. Number 77. So if I did up until 55 today, 20 more would be 75. So maybe we get it next stream if I'm extremely fast. If I get super good at speeding, maybe we get it next stream. If I don't get super mega good at speeding, we probably don't. But hey, we'll have to see that on the next stream. Ba-bow, boo-boo-bam, pew-pew-pew-pew. What am I doing? The Sex Lizard and Cinderan's ripoff, same stream? I don't know. I don't know any of this. I'm watching as little as possible. I'm seeing as little as possible. At this point, I don't even check the Palworld channel on Discord because I'm trying to keep myself as blind and unbiased as possible. Every time someone posts anything that has Palworld in it, I'm like, nope, not gonna watch that because I'm doing my tier listing blind and unknowing. So yeah, I have no idea. Save the dog link. I am editing the gift list. Thank you. I'm at 85. Okay, so now you have plenty of time because I'm not gonna get there. I'm not gonna get to 85 on the next stream for sure. So you have plenty of time. You don't need to do it stressed or rushed. But also, I thank you so much for doing it because it's so much better. Like now that I do have it, now that I do have the gifts, and now that I can show you the gifts, the 360s, it's like so much better to actually like talk about the design, judge it, and it gives me more information. It allows me to show you the information. I'm really thankful. Like I didn't want you to overwork yourself. I hope that you're not overworking yourself. I hope that you're doing it. And that is not this big task that is taking a lot of time and effort from you. Cause you know, you're here to enjoy, not to work. But it did change. The quality of this got so much better. So thank you. I will end the list today and even timestamp this stream today! Wait, why are you angry? I'm not challenging you! I'm saying this, just take care of yourself is what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say be kind to yourself and don't overwork yourself for little old me. I'm the one who overworks. You get to enjoy it. I overwork, you enjoy. That's the deal. That's the trade-offer that we made when you started watching me. Everyone who started watching me, that was a trade-offer, you know? Alright, so why the dance sticker? What I do now? Excuse me, what did I do now? I don't think I did anything wrong. Why? Why? Man, I don't deserve this. But yeah, with that being said, it's been about 20 minutes of wrap up, and I think it's about time that I go. That's why I can overwork myself, so I'm evil. Don't. I can't believe you said that. I said what? What did I say? What did I say? You know that I'm not smart enough to notice what I say when I say it. You know that I don't listen to the words I say and I don't think about them before I say it aloud. I don't know what I said. Thanks for the stream, Ellie. Thank you for coming. Thank you for enjoying with me. I enjoy this, and thank you for hanging out. You don't need to understand. I do. I want to understand. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for coming. I'm making some time. Like I'm stealing time away. I'm stalling. The streams are always a highlight. Thanks. You're welcome. What the fuck did I say? Officer, I'm stalling because I asked you. What do you mean I can't believe you said that? What did I say? What the fuck did I say? forever because I don't know what I said and now I'm paranoid. You know it. I'm paranoid. What did I say? I don't know. Seemed to upset someone though. Oh. I got paranoid for nothing. I got paranoid for nothing. But at least that clears my consciousness. It's your fault, just in case. It's always my fault. Everything, all the time. Everything that happens on this stream, even the scuff. I'm sure, somehow, it's my fault. No, it's not! What am I saying? It's not my fault. Fuck that! Thanks for the stream, thank you, bye. Goodbye, Richard, thank you for coming. I hope that y'all enjoy. I hope that you have a good rest of your day. I hope that you sleep very nicely. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. Try to eat nutritiously and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and to others, okay? Take care, my slave shifters. Goodbye.